stands for in the athletic training world, please explain that. You know?
And she probably got so
Yeah,
embarrassed.
she got a little flustered at that one. And although, Colleen, I usually CC the preceptor of,
Because every once in a while, a student will go like a month and a half without logging hours, and if the preceptor doesn't recognize it, then that's.
Was it Noah?
It was Noah. He didn't log
Noah.
hours for like a month and a half.
I was ready to wring his neck. He had,
I didn't catch it. Doug did. And both Noah and I didn't get a scathing email.
No,
but I felt
no,
it.
I'm
I
not
felt
gonna
it.
yeah, that was unacceptable.
Well, because then he was not the nicest responses back to it, right?
It's
because
possible.
then he did something else, and
Yeah,
yeah, he was being a problem child.
yeah, no, it was, he was being a problem child that semester. He had like a senior project, and he was not doing what he was supposed to do. Anyway, so yes, if they don't log their hours in, they will get an email. They need to, I think I have it set for 5 days, so they can't, like, so they should log their hours in every day, it would be great, but they could go like 2 or 3 days.
Right.
If preceptors could do it once a week, that's great. I will show you how to do
We're signing
it.
off on whatever they log in.
So
Yes,
they
you're-
log on, we sign on, Doug double checks them.
Got it.
Yes, but I can tell you, like, it's just,
So you go to hours.
so you would go to,
Approve hours.
and go to hours, approve hours, yeah, so let me do that, let's see, I don't know if, okay, let's see if anything comes up here. Okay, so Zach's got his hours in there.
Yes.
So if you go here, all right, and you check off this box right here, all right, and then hit the green arrow, this will check off all the boxes,
Oh,
and then that will approve them.
okay.
All right, if you want to do it individually, then you can do it individually, but if you don't hit the green arrow, it doesn't approve them, right? So I'll see hours, like, and I basically go in at the end of every month, right? And we don't have a really big problem here of students fudging hours. We just kind of don't. If they, I don't know if they fudge an hour or two, whatever. But I mean, we've had problems in the past, but this is not a major issue. But it is, look at it. You know, you don't need to be the hour police in the sense of, I know you left at 6:15, you put 6:30.
Yeah.
Fail. You know, I mean, that's not the end of the world. But if they do say, like, dude, you were here on Tuesday and you put in that you did 8 hours. Now, I see that, to be honest with you, more in the pre-professional students than we see it in the professional phase students. And a lot of times, if they make a mistake, they made a mistake. Because the one day just morphs into another, and they don't know. But do give it a little bit of a look of the, yes, it looks right. Because I will tell you too, the one thing I do look at a little bit.
They are supposed to log their off days too.
Yes.
Like, so that'll be.
Oh, really?
Yes.
They have to put a time in.
They have to put it.
Most of them just put 5 minutes.
Yeah, it changed a
And
little
it's
bit
an off
now
day,
because I think they can. There was an update on their settings that they can just put off day and think 0.
Okay, gotcha.
So what do you mean an off day? Like if they work
So
for
a Sunday and they don't come in, they're still supposed to put that.
Every day
Every day.
is
Oh,
supposed to
really?
be accounted for. Yes,
So
because what happens
every
is
day, 7 days a week.
Yes.
Katie mandates a day off, right? It's like the NCAA, right? So if it's our way of showing Katie they have had a day off.
Okay.
So we're having them.
That counts in preseason also.
Is that right?
I believe so.
Let me double check with Rob because I know the hour requirement is kind of out the
I
window
know
a little
the
bit on
hour
preseason.
requirement is out the window, but I believe they're still supposed
Still
to
required to get a day off.
Yes.
Okay.
Because
I'm not 100% sure on that. I will double check that. Because we want them there for preseason to get those learning experiences.
Preseason, the
But
hours are not, but I think he
But a
would
day
still
off in
like
the
them to
7.
get a day off
Okay.
in the 7.
I think that's fair.
Which,
So, if for some reason I see your hours aren't getting approved, I may email you, because I can approve them all, and say, do the hours look right? And if you tell me they look right, I will approve them.
Okay.
All right? Because that happens. Casey was having all sorts of problems with approving hours for some reason. He's like, I've approved them. I know I've approved them. And I sent.
Casey doesn't
Yeah,
really.
It's funny. I sent
Makes me feel
preceptors and students like a little bit of a nasty email because I was like, I don't see any hours, but there's all these settings to figure out the dates and times, so I had it set for like a 2-day period. You know, I'm like, I don't see any of your hours. And
What are you doing?
poor Matt Pinio, you know, he's like, I've signed off, I know the hours are there. Like, oh yeah, sorry, my bad. So hours is a pain in the butt. The biggest thing is make sure the hours are right and approve them. If I notice they're not approved, I'll email you, and a lot of times it's, oh yeah, I forget, because you're all getting really busy. But if you're like, I approve them, then we'll figure out what's going on.
I think the hours is the easiest part of HRAC. I think it's the easiest part of HRAC.
It's just, it requires diligence,
Yeah.
right, of, you know.
It's a habit, you just have to go on and.
So, all right, the last two things, so to speak, from paperwork perspective are really important, and they get forgotten a lot because they're not HRAC. I don't know that you have yet gone on to, or even have access to Rowan Banner, or if that means anything to you.
I used to teach here.
Okay, so
I,
yes.
I've done Banner
Okay.
before.
Oh,
I had
perfect,
to go to
perfect.
Rowan Banner.
Okay, so you got.
I hate Rowan. I hate Banner.
Yeah,
I hate
yeah.
Banner.
Yeah.
We have Banner, and I hate it there. So.
So, you're gonna get, again, we don't read our emails either, right? You're gonna get emails from Rowan and some are gonna be pointless, and some are gonna be like, please log on to Banner and do the midterm. Now the midterm is not a grade. The midterm is an attended, not attended.
Okay.
All right.
Class verification.
It's attendance verification, and it happens essentially
Within the
what
first 10
within
days.
the first 10 days, because it's,
Yeah.
from a financial aid perspective, they're
Of
getting
September.
financial aid, and you
January.
don't put attended, they could lose their financial aid. So it's really important.
You probably had to do it for when you taught.
Yes.
Right, the
To
class
make sure they were
verification
there.
and make sure
So,
they're there.
so,
But it does mess
and
up.
I will send, directions out for it, but you have to go onto Banner and put that they attended,
Okay.
right? And I will kind of forward that out. You get an email from Rowan, but again, you're gonna get emails from Rowan that like are meaningless to you, right? And so it sometimes becomes hard to, oh, that one's important to me, that one's not important to
Yeah.
me, right? But the midterm attendance is really important,
Okay.
because I know Rob gets grief for every adjunct or faculty member that doesn't do it from the dean's office. Because they get grief from across the street administration. It's just important. I think they have like they use it for the retention rate and all that. There's just a lot of variables with that, so that becomes really important. And that's not on HRAC, that's through the Banner system.
Right.
And then final grades are put into Banner
Okay.
as well, right? You need to use Banner for those two things, at least from the athletic training perspective. I don't know, you don't have to do anything else on Banner, do you?
No, it's
Okay.
class verification and then grades.
Okay.
Those are the only two things. On Banner.
So my email on record is my home email. Can we change it to the Stockton email?
For HRAC?
Yeah.
Yes. The best way to do it
Because I'm
is,
getting emails to both,
okay.
and I kind of would like to have it all
So
in
the best
Stockton.
way for you to do it, because it's not gonna,
I can do that?
yes,
Okay.
is when you log in, if you go into your settings, it's usually on the top right. Before you leave here, we can log you in, or you
Okay.
can log in.
Well.
I
I don't know about that, because all of my stuff, my login stuff is saved at my
Okay,
work
all right.
computer. I don't know
So
if I'm
you
gonna
can,
rest-
you can change, you know where it's gonna be, if I go to my dashboard, I got all this stuff, all these things, they're gonna pop right back up. Yeah, I hate this. It's under, see,
No, go back over, you were there, right there.
where?
Oh,
Oh,
is
yeah,
that
you're-
where you're Douglas man?
Yeah, would it
Yeah.
be,
No, like click down.
That arrow?
Does that get you anywhere?
view profile? I
Yeah.
think it would be under that.
Okay, and then I can just change it
And then you
there.
can
Should
change-
be able to change.
Yeah,
Sorry.
like, let me just look. Profile, right? Oh wait, let's see, it should be edit profile, update profile.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, good.
If you go to update profile, you'll see a
I can
password.
fix it there, okay.
You can fix it there, yeah. And for some reason, if you forget that, just email me and I can,
Okay, and then I think
Right.
I have to go up to Lisa too, because I'm getting emails from her at home as well, like the
Okay.
background stuff and, like all my stuff that I need is at work, but then when I get it at home, and then I forget
yeah,
to
yeah.
check in at work and it's a big old mess.
all right, so that is the paperwork administrative side of things.
Okay.
And I don't really think of anything else from a new preceptor perspective. HRAC will just take a little bit of getting used to, but it's not too bad.
Most
Yeah.
of it's just navigating.
It's navigating it.
Knowing where to find things and.
Yeah.
And
And if-
once you do it, and it'll be easy, cause you only have one student, so
Yeah.
it'll be really simple, because you'll
So I
just, you
can't
can
mess
just
things up.
follow, yeah.
Everything's there, I
You
just have to
can't
find it.
confuse- Yeah, that's exactly right,
Yeah.
at least you know it's always the same person. Because I do most of